Hello, people of the internet.
I am here.
We're just waiting on Sailor. And there they are. Alright, do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'll go first. I'm Des10 from Twitter, and I'm starting a new YouTube channel called Desmundo10. And I'm a giant, huge Ben 10 fan. Been there since the very beginning, episode 1 of the OG series. And just I don't know what's going well, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you were kind of like the de facto leader of the Ben 10 fandom on Twitter, from what I've noticed. Or at the very least, the Omnitrix squad part of it.
And it's weird because the only reason that kind of happened was because for a while I was part of the Spider-Man Twitter for such a long time, and just the constant bickering back and forth between all of them, I just kind of got tired of it and was looking for a new fandom to join. And I was like, I remember Ben 10. I guess I can start that, and I just never knew it'll just explode this big.
Well, aren't you glad it did? Because that's how we met. And Sailor, you want to say anything?
Of course. Howdy, everybody. My name is Sailor, or you may call me Silxas. On YouTube, that is literally my YouTube channel name. I am a kid who likes shows like Ben 10, Boku no Hero Academia, Danganronpa, Sailor Moon, all that. Again, I'm here joining today a bit late because this was my first time doing one of these things. I am joining Noodle Gal, aka Rin, and Desmundo, and it is nice to meet you guys. I'm glad to do this with the both of you.
And obviously, if you're watching this on my channel, you know who I am. Hopefully. I'm Rin, or Noodle, depending on who you ask. I talk about Ben 10, Danganronpa. I talk about whatever is really my focus at the moment. Or I just make shit posts, let's be real. Alright, so we're just gonna have a quick little chat about the Ben 10 versus the Universe movie. Now, I'll just say that I have not really watched much of the reboot. I've seen a few episodes here and there, so I went to the movie fairly blind, but that didn't really detract from my enjoyment. What about you guys?
You can go.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay. I kind of, by the time Omniverse ended for me when I was 10 years old, I never really got into Ben 10 until then. But when the reboot came along, I kind of got interested in that because I forgot that back then when I was 10, Ben 10 existed, yada yada, whatever. I never really watched it until it started to become popular with season 1 and season 2. So I started watching it and I thought it was cool, and then I decided, if I watch this, then maybe I should get back into the old cartoons. So I did, and there's that. The reboot, in my opinion, is interesting, not from what I remember when I was little. But most of the time I just didn't watch the rest of it because after I was waiting for the movie when they said they were going to make it. So after that, I just kind of stopped watching it. Then when I heard the movie's coming out soon, I started watching the reboot again, and then I just saw the movie when it came out on the day. It was great.
How are you, Des?
Recently, I've gotten into the reboot. When I first heard of Ben 10 being rebooted, I was one of the people who was like, why would you do this? Just continue. I was one of the biggest people who, I won't say trashed on it, because that's never really been my style to trash on the show too much while we watching it, but I definitely was the person who tried to keep my distance from the reboot. Until I think it was maybe last year, where I was just I'll watch it. I have nothing really to do right now. Since I'm becoming more of Ben 10 Twitter, I might as well watch the reboot and give my opinion of it. So I sat through it, watched every single season. First season was kind of, I won't say bad, but it just wasn't for me until the finale. Yeah, kind of mad, at least for me.
The first season of the reboot was a hit or miss, and then later on it got better with character development and stuff.
Later on, it definitely got better. I appreciate. It's one of the things what you have to do is with the Ninja Turtles cartoons, because each cartoon is different from each other. You kind of have to go in with like an open mind, and that's what I had to do with the reboot. And there's some parts I'm okay with the differences that they did. I feel like some are fine, some I'm still against. Kevin is still one of my favorite characters in the reboot, even though I do think he needs to take a break every now and then from the show, because a lot of times I'm just like, why are you here? How did you get here? But he's still fun. Max is a little iffy. I have to see how they handle him more. Because as right now, I'm still not the biggest fan of Reboot Max. But overall, I guess you can say I'm a fan of the show. I try to keep updated, watch every episode as much as I can. I was excited for the reboot. I actually got up early, went downstairs, and just in my PJs, like I'm a 10-year-old kid all over again, getting ready to watch the reboot movie. Because I was just so excited to be something new, Ben 10. I had never been excited for Ben 10 for like since so long.
You went down to watch TV like it was one of those Saturday morning live cartoon days.
I was home alone, so I got up and I was like bouncing on my couch. So we have a few talking points we're gonna go over. Just hopefully it'll start a discussion. We might not get to all of them. We'll just see. So I guess I will start. They brought back my favorite alien. They brought back Goop, and honestly, that was worth price of admission alone for me just to see Goop again. I love Goop.
Goop was just a welcome surprise when he popped out. I'm like, hey, look, it's Goop. And I was just so happy to see him in the show. And the only problem with this, I hear that he's only a one time for the movie.
I hope he's not, but if he is, at least we got an appearance from him.
Yeah, I just want to see more of Goop, because Goop he's an interesting alien in the original Alien Force and Ultimate Alien show, but they just never did much with him though. Like he even has acid. There's stuff like he never does like more than one. Like he has acid, then he never bring up ever again. Besides maybe the games kind of do acid stuff, but he has so many abilities that they just never 100% go with.
Yeah, it's like they forget that he's more than just gooey. But
Goop is best boy. But yeah, Goop is best boy. Glad he came back.
And then seeing the other aliens was neat. I think one of the writers said that the Ghost Freak we saw was not Ghost Freak. It was just.
It was a scare or something.
It wasn't a scare. It was just
it was just
whatever the species is. I can't remember.
I'm pretty actually excited they brought back Wavebig, because I was rewatching Secrets of the Omnitrix, I believe, yesterday after rewatching the reboot movie, and I'm just like, God, I miss Wavebig. He was awesome when he first appeared in Secrets of the Omnitrix. Have him coming back in the reboot was just yes.
I just wish they didn't spoil it though. Like, if that was just another giant surprise for like, oh, look, Waybig's back, that'd been really great. But they kind of spoil that. I guess it was trying to get some old fans in to be like, hey, guys, look, Waybig's back. But
yeah, it do be like that sometimes.
Side note, seeing Alien, I guess it wasn't Alien X, but Alien V, I guess they called him.
Yeah, apparently he didn't have the full powers of Alien X.
So because V is half 5, half 10, haha. And also V for Vilgax. Oh, you're very clever.
you got two different ways to do that. I guess kind of think of it like how Atomic X was kind of in the Omniverse Fusion Aliens, where like he doesn't have the full. He doesn't have the full powers, so he's not a god. He's just kind of like, I guess he can teleport. He's like he's still strong and stuff, but he's in the full power of Alien X.
I completely forgot Atomic X existed. I completely forgot the Fusion Aliens existed. I'll be completely honest.
I try to forget.
I loved that episode, because that would have been the and then there was none, and then there was Ben 2-parter, right?
Yes, my favorite 2-parter.
Those are my favorite episodes, and I still completely forgot. But Glitch, oh poor Glitch, poor Kevin.
Press F to pay respects for both of them.
Is Kevin just dead now?
They said Kevin just walked away. He's not dead. They said, oh, he just left. I'm like, which is one of my problems with the movie.
The movie was so great, and then it just ended.
it did just end kind of abruptly.
Have
After
either of you
Vilgax,
ever seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
I have not, sadly. Oh, so dumb joke, but Vilgax is eating Kevin, and then Kevin at the end of the movie is like, I'm gonna head out. Literally, he just did the SpongeBob meme. I'm gonna head out.
I mean, can you blame him?
No,
He wasn't
you
really doing
cannot,
much
because
for
that's a fat
that
move.
night.
Speaking of
You okay?
Vilgax, so what do you guys think of him basically being albedo?
Hey, I mean,
I don't mind it.
I don't really mind it either, but
I mean, I don't mind it. It definitely adds more depth to this version of the character, but it's like, so does this mean no albedo?
yeah. I
I
mean,
guess,
hey, at least it's better than at least it's better than that one YouTuber who made the fake Ben 10 reboot videos saying, at least it's better than that! At least it's better than Albedo being actually confirmed! So,
I still would love to see albedo at least as like a cameo or something.
Yeah.
That's probably just like a callback or something, because they do that a lot in the background, so we have callbacks. I think like you can see Wild Mutt Smash at one point in one of the episodes, but I forgot what episode it was.
Yeah, I remember seeing that, and I was just like, wait, no, they don't have Wild Mutt? I guess I'm kind of glad because, I don't know, sometimes when they try to bring back Wild Mutt in other versions of the show, it just, outside the original series, it just doesn't look right. I'm looking at you, Ultimate Wild Mutt.
It fucking looks like Clifford.
Or the freaking version from Race Against Time where he just looks like fucking Animal from the Muppets.
Don't remind me of that. Oh my god. Well, anyways, moving from the topic of Ultimate Wild Mutt being Clifford, LGBTQ representation? I approve. Literally,
best segue I've ever heard.
I'm bisexual. I approve of the LGBTQ representation in the movie.
I'm asexual. I approve of it.
I'm straight and I approve of it.
Yeah, we're all in agreement. Gay rights.
I was so like when it popped up, I'm like, "Hey, look, a gay couple."
It's LGBTQ rights, not just gay rights or trans rights. It's LGBTQIA plus rights.
I just want it to be simple.
No, yeah, that's fair.
It's about, I mean, considering Cartoon Network's other shows on the air right now or recently on the air, I'm kind of surprised it took this long, but it was pretty unambiguous, so you know what?
I still liked it either way. At least the good thing about the movie is that, and this is just my biased opinion, so I'm sorry, but at least we got to see more Tetrax. It's holy hell, you do not know how much I love him. And I kind of felt bad when his arm is still gone after it got chopped off by Crab one episode.
See, I didn't know any of that, so I just saw him and I was like, okay, one, why is Tetrax missing an arm? And two, why is he voiced by Todd Haberkorn?
So apparently, I'm sorry for saying this. If this is spoilers, you can cut it out. But when the episode Tetrax captured, I think it was the beginning of the bounty with the episode Tetrax captured Ben. He was holding like a space chain, like leading Ben, trying to get out of the uniform, slip back, hold together. Yeah, so Ben and Tetrax were running the problem. Tetrax were teaming up to take Ben for themselves. During one part when Ben was still in the chain, space chain, Tetrax was being held by it. He was four arms and Crab ended up going through a portal and on top of Tetrax. He was trying to cut off Tetrax and let him rope on it. So that happened, and I was terrified seeing Tetrax's arm be chopped off and crushed off. Actually, luckily four arms not back Crab, but then he looked at Tetrax and he saw that the wound was actually pretty bad. So hey, if you let me go, I can help you. I may not be much. Just let me help you, please. So he did that, and then Tetrax left him again. He scared him basically.
I'll be completely honest. I just thought they were that someone on the writing team was just a big fan of Diamonds Are Forever.
Jeez, I forgot about that.
That's a fanfic a friend of ours wrote.
Yeah, I know.
I was telling Des.
Every time I'm reminded that Diamond Head and Tetrax exist, I can't help but feel love struck.
Yeah, we know you're a stump.
Don't call me that. No.
You call yourself. Anyway, Des, what else do you want to bring up?
Actually, I want to bring up Ben's new ability that he gained in the movie. The ability to just, I guess, randomly Yeah,
Make the aliens.
No, I guess not make. I guess to just. I guess it's like that thing where Asmund in the original show where he could just like put in a code and just give him any alien he wants. But I guess Ben can't really control it, so he just randomly just I guess playing connect the dots until he gets an alien.
I don't get how he can read that if he didn't even know that it had like a translator function until he met the incursions. Also, side note, incursions always good. I would have liked to see a Taya, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, that. I don't even know how he was able to read it. I can presume Asmith told him, but probably that didn't happen either, because, yeah.
Asmith was a dick.
What?
And again, when is Asmith not a dick?
Yeah, looks at the time he never fixed malware. Fucking bad parenting right there. Yeah, so, other than that, one of my favorite, I know it takes place outside of Earth, but if they do bring back the key, like with the orbital function and the Omnitrix, I kind of would like to see if they do like something else than just flying, like a sea suit or like a suit that can handle hot temperatures, like if Ben was in a volcano situation. That'd be cool.
Does he even still have the keys?
I don't know.
I don't even know. I think he does, but I don't think he... I think it got destroyed when Vilgax was destroyed, but I may not be sure. He might still have them, but who knows? It's a mystery.
So, you know, multiple times while I was watching this, and I know you commented on this, Des, too. There were several points in the movie where, like, they were backed up against the wall. Kevin was fighting Vilgax, and he was, struggling. And I was just like, okay, you know what this would be a great time for? Gwen to use her powers.
Yeah.
The whole time I was watching the reboot the first time. I did something on Twitter. I just tweeted out what my reactions, and the whole time I'm tweeting out, I'm like, all right, Gwen, it's your chance. There's magic right there, and she does magic like once in the show. Even Hex took Kevin under his wing to teach him magic. I'm just sitting there, I'm like, why would you give Kevin magic but not give Gwen magic?
Yeah,
if they don't give Gwen any powers in the reboot, then I'm just disappointed.
Just give her something.
They won't make her. I actually would feel really bad, and I would feel angry if they didn't give her like the backstory with Verdona and the Anodite half-side stuff, because that was cool. But
at least let her practice magic, please. Just
that first,
is,
of
like,
course.
Fictional in this universe, but
you gotta practice before you actually do it. That's
I don't even say she has to do magic, because like I can understand that reboot wants to do different things and stuff. I just want her to do something.
Make her like a crack shot or something.
Just do something. Not just stand around and help Phil or Max. Just do something. Like you did for
I'll
Ben.
be honest. Since I know so little about the reboot and the dude's name is Phil, I was like, oh, Phil Gax. I don't trust him.
Yeah.
The design of it was so cool.
Yeah, the Null Void it actually looked more, in my opinion, the reboot and the Null Void in the reboot actually looked a bit more intimidating than the one in the classic series, and I'm sorry to say that. There's just something about its design and colors made it look a bit more scary and psychologically horror-like.
Yeah, Space Court missed opportunity for a Phoenix Wright joke.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember you'd like Phoenix Wright, and I was gonna say, because of the Space Court joke, the incursions are, I'm just like, objection! So, yeah, that's cool. That's cool that they're like space judges in a unidentified, like a space court. That's really cool. I still feel bad though for Tetrax. He just wanted to collect the bounty and get the hell out of there. I feel like he didn't even want to testify, Ben, just because he just wanted the bounty and that's it. I still feel bad for him. Anyways, I'll shut up and stop rambling about Tetrax for a second.
Is there anything you'd like to say?
I'm interested in Tetras's future. Not Tetras. God dang it, Asmith's role in the future. Because he's out the novel towards in the movie, which also makes you realize that he was there. He basically made himself go in there because got in and out anytime he wanted. But he was like, "This is my pledgement for letting Vilgax go on a rampage in the galaxy." And then he's out with the incursion. So I wonder what he's gonna be doing.
The best thing that Azimuth did or said in the movie was telling Ben that if he had any properly developed brain cells. That's just a call out to the people who have literally -1 brain cells, and that's great.
I actually think I like this version of Azimuth a bit more than the original series version, because here we see that he's an asshole, but he has a really good reason to be an asshole, because, he clearly did his best to make things right with Vilgax and stop him, whereas Azimuth in the original series, Malware and Albedo and everybody, they all did hit their shit, and Azimuth was literally just like, bye.
He was like,
I think I like.
Bye.
I think I like the original Azimuth reason for sending the Omnitrix to Earth more, because in the reboot it's just like, yeah, your planet is full of idiots, so I just sent it there. I was like, oh, I guess.
Yeah, it's never said if in the reboot he made the Omnitrix for peace.
Yeah, well, he did say he wanted to make it for other creatures to walk in the shoes of other life forms around the galaxy.
Yeah, it's the same reasoning, but I think like Vilgax just took it a step further. It's like, nah, I can conflict this.
And stupid thing to say, but every time I think of Azimuth in the reboot, all I can what he wears in the movie, all I can think about is Yoda. But if he wasn't an asshole,
that was probably the point of what they were doing. They were probably doing a Yoda thing.
Yeah,
that's probably deliberate. I'll be honest.
I'm sorry.
No, the design. I mean.
Oh yeah, the design. Yeah, it just reminded me of Yoda. I'm like, Yoda, is that you?
Oh.
Yeah,
I really like the animation.
Yeah, the animation was smooth. Like, it was great, and kind of the best part though. I didn't know if they did it or not, because I haven't seen it since yesterday, but I don't know if they did smudge marks. And normally in art, when they're doing animation with smudging and stuff on certain characters, that's really hard to do. But if they did it in this in the movie and they perfected it, then it's amazing. Just overall, the animation's smooth and amazing.
As an animation student, I was gawking anytime for the fight scenes because the animation is very smooth.
Yeah, fight scenes, in my opinion, I feel like are really hard to draw as an animation student.
It is, and every time they're really good, I just cry on the inside because I want to be that good one day. I know I never will be.
I can't even draw a single animatic without being like, nope, I can't do this.
And then there's me, and I can't draw a straight line, so I'm just like.
Yeah, no sad art club. Yeah. Anyways, back to Ben 10 topic. Yeah, the animation's smooth in my opinion. I loved it. Like, mwah. What about you, Des? What do you think?
I think it was really, like, I've seen some people who gave it a try, and they still compare it to Secret Omnitrix, which isn't their fault because even I have compared to Secret Omnitrix. There are elements. I feel like they took a few elements from OG Bent and stuff and kind of just fused it together, which the reboot does that a lot, but I can argue that it does it pretty well most of the time. Like, they like to take stuff, throw it in together, and just twist a little bit too. And Michael Morningstar still having a relationship in the reboot and stuff, but they just changed a bit, and I really appreciate that they're doing new stuff while getting callbacks. So honestly, I still enjoy the movie a lot. A few issues here and now, like, of course, Gwen and Max not having much to do. Not really. It ended. Sorry, it ended really kind of abruptly. Like, there's like, all right, well, that was a venture. Let's go back to our road trip now. And I was like, there's a way you could end it where it felt like more like, that was the ending. Like Secret Omnitrix does that too. It's like, all right, back to our adventure, but it felt more like, I guess, easier to swallow. I guess because they give you a little bit, a few minutes to breathe. I think like the last like 5 minutes, you're just doing like a cool down time. While in this new movie, it's just all right, we're done, it's over, back to our road trip.
At least in Secrets of the Omnitrix, not only did Ben, but also like Gwen and a few other characters got some time too. Because I know for a fact it was either if Gwen didn't go with Ben and Secrets of the Omnitrix, the world would have been fricked. But so yeah, basically Gwen did some stuff, unlike in the reboot where she didn't do anything at all with Max. So yeah, I'm just kind of glad she did some. She didn't, even if she didn't do anything. I'm glad she was there. That's the point.
I honestly Phil did more than Max and Gwen in this whole entire movie.
That's fair.
Anyway,
Anyways, moving aside,
the real MVP is Glitch, and we all agree.
yeah, he's I feel bad.
Kevin will be dead.
Literally, see when Vilgax like crushed Glitch, and Kevin was just watching it, and he was like saddened seeing Glitch get crunched up and stuff. All I could think about was that one scene from Transformers anime where Blur just gets crushed into a cube to death, and I'm like,
why would you
my
say
god.
that? So Kevin doesn't have his watch now, and you know what that means? I think should happen.
Is Osmosian?
Osmosian.
I thought he got it back in the movie. Did I remember that wrong?
I didn't see him have it at the very end.
No, he didn't. No, that was when Glitch morphed with him into like an Iron Man styled suit.
Yeah, but then he got it back after Vilgax took it off, and he became Alien V, right? Or am I just remembering that wrong?
No, he just got covered in the armor.
Yeah, the armor that Glitch was using as like a last of his life and stuff. Superman, no, not Superman, Iron Man style
Superman.
But yeah, since I don't know what happened to Kevin, I'm kind of hoping they'll reveal maybe his father, or maybe his parents, maybe the Osmosian side of him. He's that bad type kid, but yeah.
I'm the bad guy.
Duh. Okay.
I'm not funny. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not funny either. Anyways, I think Kevin in the movie is just having a hard time with his family, and I kind of feel bad for him.
Anything else you want to just say as a goodbye?
Yeah. So I guess this was a fun review, even though I kind of got most off topic, and I'm sorry for interrupting you both a lot. I was excited to do this. Yeah. Cool. Go support Noodle and support Dez because they're starting out, and I like to do people that because I like to help supporting new people. Check me out on YouTube at Silxas or S. It's basically just Silas, but there's an X in the L.
There'll be a link in the description.
I guess what I gotta say is for the reboot wise, it's not for everybody. If you can't get into it, understandable, but it's trying new things, and I appreciate it for that. Just don't try to trash on it too much, especially if you haven't even give it past like season 2. I understand like doing the whole a show should be good season 1 out the box, but they were trying to find their footing. They didn't know what they were 100% what they're doing. But you can get past season 1, at least past finale, then it's a pretty solid ride all the way through. Besides that, I guess that's about it.
Lesson for what you said. Basically, don't trash others' opinions unless you know more information about it. Sure, the Ben 10 reboot might start off wacky in season 1 and 2, but it grows on eventually. And from here, with Des and Rin, I think you should give it a watch, even if you don't like it. It gets better later on. So yeah. Point is, don't trash others' opinions. Got it.
Never trash anybody's opinion.
Alright, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Whenever this video eventually goes up, it might be a while.
It might be a while. I just can't wait to see how.
Hey, I have to train someone at work next week. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
I can try to edit a bit. I'm almost done editing my video.